Today we spent time in class talking about word problems and how they relate to the polynomials that we've been looking at. What I've done with number 7, this example, is I have already gone through and I've underlined the important words, but I'm going to go ahead and read that out for you. It says the sum of the combined areas of two squares is 125 meters squared. The sides of the larger square are twice as long as those of the smaller one. Find the length of a side of the larger square. The biggest thing in solving word problems is being able to set them up and using the information that you have to set those problems up. So I know that I have two squares and I'm not sure of their sides, so I'm going to use x for their sides. I do know that the area of a square is a side squared because all sides are the same. So in the smaller square, I can take this one and multiply it by this side, and I would get the area of the first square would be x squared. If I take the area of the second one, the sides of the larger square are twice as long as those of the smaller square. So if this side is x, twice that is 2x. So I could take 2x and put it here, but this side is the same length, so I'd put 2x there. Well, in order to find the area of the second square, I'd take 2x and multiply it by 2x, and I would get 4x squared. All of that is going to add up to 125. Then I can combine my like terms because x and 4x both have squares on the end of them. So I could say that I have 5x squared, and all of that is equal to 125. This is where we would have stopped today, but I'm going to continue to work. Since I know that I have a 5 here, and 5 will evenly go into 125, I'm going to go ahead and divide by 5. So x squared is left at 25. So I have x squared is equal to 25, and if I take the square root of x, x should be 5. So the length of my smaller sides would be 5. But it's asking me to find the length of the larger side. So I need to take that 5, which is x, and multiply it by 2. And 2 times 5 is 10. So the side of my larger square is 10 meters. And I could go back and double check that by doing 10 times 10, which would be 100, and multiply 5 times 5 and get 25, and 100 plus 25 gives me 125.